Like I said, we have a lot to talk about, lots to do today. I don't think I've told you I took this thing to the shop again. Keeps stalling out on me and it starts right back up. It wouldn't act up for the mechanic though, which is fantastic. But fuck it, we're just gonna drive it until whatever is going on breaks, and then we'll get it fixed. So starting today, I'm changing things up in here again. Not completely satisfied. So let's I'll show you what I have in here now and how I have it. And then we're gonna start taking everything out. Well, not everything, but everything but the floor is coming out. Time for the walls and the ceiling to get the hell out of this thing and put up new shit. Let's get going. So as of right now, I just got the only little bit change. I got this desk in here, and I don't know, I built my own bed, kinda. Pulls out, but I didn't build big enough. And then of course got my diesel heater, that's staying as well. But all this other shit, it's coming out. I gotta take down the lights, take down the curtain. So I can't remember if I recorded this like a week later. I started this. If I did recorded saying I was ripping all this crap out. So all my walls are gone. Ceiling, left the floor because you guys know I built that one. That thing. So now I'm gonna frame out. Get to do a ceiling, walls. I got installation going in here. Slowly do something up there. Haven't decided how I'm gonna do that yet. So that's not gonna be right this second. I want to get the walls framed out and done. At least, hopefully I can get to the ceiling. So I want to build my bed. And then get my desk back in here. And I'm going to measure it out, hopefully. So I want it to come somewhere around here. So I want to be able to have easy access to fill up the diesel heater. So let's see how this goes. So this thing looks so much different just from taking the steps off, or whatever the hell they're called. The side step or whatever that was down here opens up everything. Oh my god, it looks so much better. Looks so much better. Oh, I love it. Hell yeah. So I finally kinda figured out how I'm framing all this shit together. Kinda. But remember I said at some point in this video, I have no idea what I'm doing, so do not do what I do. And I don't really want to hear too much shit in the comments about how I'm doing these things, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is past Halloween, so hope you guys had a great Halloween. I did. Just chilled here, worked on this a little bit, hung out with the family, passed out candy, had some drinks, had a good night. Then I had to work in the morning. So not very exciting. All right. Brace this up here because I'm going to do something up there. I want to insulate it up there somehow and put some kind of doors there so I can keep like camera equipment, solar panels, stuff like that. Put all this insulation, and then I'm going to put more insulation inside, tuck it inside the framing or whatever you want to call it. Built a little window because I got my little windows over here. I want to be able to open them as I please. Yeah. The framing's almost done. I'm doing the same thing over here with another window. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. Well, I still got to figure out how I'm going to do the ceiling. Not the cleanest installation job, I'm sure, but that'll do for me. Starting a new day on the build. And I'm using this cooler I'm sitting on to measure for how tall my bed, bench, whatever the kind of design I chose. Which might throw in the video or just show you when it's done. Yeah, I'm using this for the height, how I want to sit down, where I'm comfortable at. I feel like this cooler, like the size of it, is perfect. So I'm just gonna measure this cooler. And if it works out, I might put this under. I think for the winter at least, I'm gonna switch to, instead of the refrigerator I have, I'm gonna do ice in the cooler instead. So I have more power for my heater. Let's get to it. So this is what I accomplished today. Pretty much got the walls built. Still gotta tuck stuff away and figure a way to block stuff like that off. But I made some progress today. I'm pretty satisfied with. We're getting there, dudeskies. About got my frame all done for the bed. Now I just gotta get the plywood and the table. Might get it done today. Started the plywood part, and I don't know, I ran into a little bit of hiccup, so I'm stepping back. I'm gonna think about how I want to do it, because back there I'm gonna be sitting a lot doing videos and stuff, so I gotta get some support back there. Why I didn't do that in the first place, I don't know. Yeah, at least now I have a bench to sit on, kinda. Well, I had my chair, but I got a little piece of this done. Yeah, I gotta figure out a little strategy for this area. I think I'm gonna do, well, originally I started thinking I could just take the plywood in some big ass sections, put it up against the wall, mark it, and then just cut, and so it's one long piece. And it's gonna work for these sides, but then with no support and a single one back there, I think it might be a little off. So I decided I think I'm gonna do one big piece back there, and I'm still gonna do some support somehow. I just gotta find the wood. I have a whole bunch. What I like to do with this whole build, and my dad has helped me with all of it, we like to try to see what we have already cut that could fit, instead of just cutting a new piece. Kind of make sure we have enough, spend less money, because if we already have the wood and if it's already cut, just gotta find it or make it work, and it works good enough for me. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this part. Well, not the video, I keep saying that, so I hope you guys stay tuned till the end, because I'm showing this whole thing in this one video, unless it ends up being super long. Then I'll cut it into 2 videos or something. Yeah, that's it for right now. Good night. Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna go maybe start a fire, have a beer, have a cigar. I don't know, have some whiskey. Chilling the rest of the night. For the most part, this bench thing I'm building is done. Look at that. May not be perfect, but it's gonna work for me. Because I messed up like around on this side, but I had to use pieces of wood to level it out and make sure it's gonna still support my fat ass. So it's coming along, dudeskies. It's coming along. Of course, I got still do my videos, and I got my drinks in here. Now time for the table. All right, so I got my table cut and ready to install these. I just gotta make sure I line everything up, then put them on. Then I'm gonna sand that piece of wood down and stain it. Almost there. Well, this part of the build is done. The bed's just about complete. I'm gonna put some foam down. I'm gonna get it from work. So that part we'll have to wait till next week sometime. But here, let me show you the main part. The main thing I want to do to this van. Well, besides installation, the walls are pretty much done. Next I'll be working on stuff in the ceiling. Still got to figure out how I'm going to do that. But let me show this. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this. I had to put a little leg down here to help support over here when I'm sleeping. Gotta try that out soon. I'm gonna work the bugs out on that. But take it up. Store these legs under there. I have a table. Yeah. It'll be easier to get around once I have the foam down. I don't have to worry about getting slivers in my ass. Yep. It's coming along very nicely, dudeskies. Be back to show you more. We're about done with this whole bed part. I have a couple more things to do. And today, one of those things is the table. I'm going to stain it. And again, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's going to be good enough for me, I'm sure. And yes, I'm drinking some beer while I'm doing it. I've heard multiple different things about putting it on, using a brush, use a roller, foam brush. But when I talked to a few people like that I know, they say using a rag is the best in their opinion, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm liking this already. So we are back. Just put the final coat on the bottom of the table. Letting that dry for a little bit longer. Look how different that looks. That looks fantastic. I love this turnout already. So I'm letting this dry, and then I'm going to flip it over. Stain that top part. Let that dry. It's going in the van. It's probably going in there tonight. It is going in there tonight. Because after tonight, I am going to go not be over here for the next day or two. So I want to get it out of their way. Hopefully you guys been following, and this video won't be in time for tomorrow, but I've been doing live beer talks at Frank's Happy Bistro. Hope you guys been tuning in. Come check us out if you're at Genesee, in the Genesee County area. They have good food, good beer, great entertainment, great people to hang out with. It's just been fantastic. And we're gonna, as far as I know, this ain't stopping anytime soon. This tomorrow is November 20th. And that's show number 4. Round 4. Fight. These two idiots are just having special guests drinking and talking about beer. How cool is that? So on that note, I am gonna do what I said I'm gonna do to this. As soon as this dries, flip it over, do one more coat of stain, dry it, let it dry, whatever, and then it's going back in the van. And it's getting close to the end of this part. Like, most of it's done. Ceiling's gonna wait. Like, I'm not doing the ceiling right now. I am gonna see if I can save up and find someone to help me, like electrical, solar, all that jazz, by next spring, next summer. And then I figured if I at least leave the ceiling out, everything else is insulated, the floor is insulated, the walls, I have my diesel heater, I have my blankets, the foam I'm using for bed, that's another kind of insulation. So I'm going to be good to go for this winter. So I'm good. Even when it gets hot, I'm good to go. No worries at all. So I'm going to leave the ceiling undone. So when I get to that part and I can buy that stuff, I don't have to take all this extra shit apart. And I still have to figure out how I'm going to frame the ceiling. Because I don't want to drill through fiberglass too much, especially screws going up. If I'm doing bolting down the solar panel brackets, and when I cut through for the max air fan, that's one thing. But I don't want screws sticking up. So I just got to figure out how I'm going to do the ceiling. This video is going to be definitely stretched out, doing all the same main thing, building this van. But we're getting this shit going. So when I lift my hand again, I'm either going to show you, I don't know what I'm going to show you. Just stay tuned. Well, that's the first part of this final van build. I got cold for my time frame. Been working, trying to build this and figure out how I'm going to do the ceiling. Ceiling's not done yet, but I don't know if I can. I'm researching it now, if I can put insulation up. I'm going to do some spray foam insulation, a lot of the top. Still figuring out how I want to frame it out. But I'm going to make this. I know I keep coming back and forth saying this ain't done yet. I want to do it all in one video. But I'm going to end this video with this build. I'm back in the van, living in it. Well, been living in it. Was in the Explorer. Yeah, I've been sleeping in the van for a couple weeks again now. So I got this done, and I'm very, very happy with it. Got this awesome table. This whole thing I made myself. My dad helped me a lot, and I appreciate it. It was so fun building this, and had a lot of difficult times and getting angry. But yeah, there's more to come. More van life stuff to come. I know I slack on the whole van life talking about van life, showing van life. But things about to change. Go more into van life. More and more with each passing day, or each passing video. Alright, dudeskies. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Share with your friends. And just keep on watching the channel and see how the van goes. Hope you have a very happy holidays whenever you see this video. Check you later.